lot to track out there, that is for sure. One less storm to track, though. The National Hurricane Center, as of the 11 a.m. update, put out its last update on Fiona. Fiona is finally finished, and they're calling this storm now a post-tropical cyclone, but as I said, they will not be updating that anymore. Still a lot to talk about and keep an eye on in the tropics, so let's get right down to it. We have Invest 99L. What that means is it's a tropical wave that the National Hurricane Center is investigating. This is what we're really keeping an eye on. This is what I want you to stay up to date on. You see this here? This is a projected path, and you can see wanting to bring it possibly toward Florida. We'll get into more of that in just a second. We also have Tropical Storm Gaston, and it is strengthening a bit out over the Atlantic. Let's go ahead and take a look at Tropical Storm Gaston. Winds at 65 miles per hour, moving west-northwest at 21 miles per hour. This is what I want to point out to you. Becoming possibly a Category 2 hurricane by tomorrow, and you can see here continuing off into the Atlantic as a hurricane. No effect at all on us here in South Florida, but I do like to keep you updated on that, given that it is going to be a hurricane. Let's talk about that tropical wave now that we're all so interested in and keeping an eye on. This is winds about 35 miles per hour, moving west currently at 17 miles per hour. Take a look at what the spaghetti models do with this. They're taking it toward Puerto Rico by Wednesday, so by tomorrow, and they're in fairly good agreement. You can see when these spaghetti models are clustering together like this, there's a pretty good chance it's going to continue to move in that direction. By the end of this week, we're looking at it closing in on the Bahamas. Now, you can see here as we get into this weekend, late Sunday into early Monday, this is when it's going to start to get closer to South Florida. I want to point this out to you. The models do diverge a bit. If it's farther east, we're getting nothing out of this. In fact, we could have pretty nice weather. Of course, if it ends up turning and coming west, then we'll have to be keeping an eye on that. The thing that you really need to know about this, though, and this is the most important, if it does impact South Florida, it's going to be Sunday into Monday. So I'll say that again. Sunday into Monday in this area. And of course, as we head through the later part of the week, we'll know more about what's going to happen with that wave.